There we go. Fixed it. Okay, let's see what we got here. I think three. Let's try three. 3/16. Hey, got it fixed, you guys. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm working on the Hammerhead today. Oh, I got to show you guys this before I go any further. Dum, 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 dum. Let me see here. Okay. No. Okay. This is all getting more compact. This here is a switch out of an old light out of my fifth wheel. So now I'm gonna have to show you guys where we're at with this. Okay, we got this, as you know, but now I got to switch over here for the other lights. What did they do? Knock that over? That figures. Anyway, I got lights on the top working. Okay. That looks very cool. It does. It looks really good. Uh-oh. So this is actually just about complete. I'm not going to have to deal with any more of this other than touch-up stuff. I got to do some more painting on it. I'm going to have to paint this switch area and cover this part. Basically, just strengthening up this build. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. But you can see all the wiring is done. And anyway, it's what I do, you guys. I build stuff, as you know. And right now what I'm working on is the Hammerhead Corvette. I got to get this Hammerhead finished so that it can all be painted and I can start working back this direction. I need to build the engine. That's actually what I got to do next. So right now what I'm doing is I am going to be putting on parts like this ear gun over here. I've got to close this part in as well. So here's where we are. Boy, you about a dumbass. Okay, so I think that is 3/16.
And Naruto sent you 100 twice.
Thank you for the hundreds.
Have you built a Death Star, Mike?
I have built a Death Star. Right here. I had to make a ball out of paper. Had to learn how to make TIE fighter cockpits. And the only way to do that is to figure out how to make a ball out of paper that's hollow. And so I decided to start a 6-inch diameter or circumference, 6-inch diameter Death Star. And I learned how to build round with this. And so, yes, the Death Star is complete. And I built that in like 2012, 11 or 12, somewhere back then, quite a while ago.
Pacific Rim is in.
Hi, Pacific Rim. Nice to see you. Welcome back. Hey, everybody, it's a Friday show. Thank you for sharing me with others, everyone. And thank you very much for coming to my show and watching it. Oh, man. Those are really...
Uncle Scissors.
I couldn't understand that, Grant.
My Uncle Scissors.
Uncle Scissors.
I don't know why, obviously, you would call Scissors.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. All right, those are the same. Dang. Okay, I got to make these all the same. So they're going to be all 3/16. And so now I got to mark all these out because what's going on right now is I have to cut all these little blocks off of here, and then I have to glue them all into place. And that will create the illusion of armor. It's all part of the building process that you have to do. Alrighty. And these things are going to want to fly around, so I always take and put my finger up against them as I'm cutting them. It keeps them from shooting all over the table here, or my office, and losing parts that I don't want.
Justine, what are you making today?
I'm building the armor right now on this ear gun for the Hammerhead corvette that is going to be crashing into a Star Destroyer. And I've already got 3 hours build time in this morning on my product. And so if anybody is thinking about how much time I put into this, I'm doing almost 8 hours every single day building.
Mike, you want to show them the destroyer lighting up what it's going to crash into?
Yeah, I did that. Yes, I will show you. Right now, you guys, here, this is what's going on. Let's turn this light off. I now have a switch in this, so I can actually turn this on and off. This is, and here's the chin guns, or the ear guns. They're on turrets. So this is the amazing part of this build right now. I have got all of the lights in it. Now all I have to do is I have to get the rest of this thing functioning, and I'll show you the Star Destroyer and the lights on it, because it is also a very cool build. And when it gets crashed into, the main lights come on. Why is that not showing? Is that, I don't understand. It's not bright. What the heck? Well, anyway, here's the other lights.
See it fine, Mike.
Oh, okay, it's just dark on my end.
Yeah.
So, that's it, you guys. This is an old bicycle light that I used off my mountain bike, and these are LEDs. That's the light bar down there, and this is the switch. Now I can turn it on and off without having to remove the battery. And so this is a very cool build. Okay. Oh. All right. So, okay, why are you being stubborn? Come on there. Okay.
Ask what I'm looking at here.
You are looking at a Hammerhead corvette from Star Wars. That's what this is. It is not Thor's hammer.
Reese is in.
Howdy, Maurice. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. Oh, that figures. Doggone it. Yeah, sometimes I don't have enough stabilizing pieces in here, and that made that jump around. And it figures that this would give me a hard time on this one. Okay, does not want to go there. All right, then we'll go around over here and move it to there. So, that needs to be a longer piece. All right. You always have to make custom cuts because everything you make is scratch built, and because it is scratch built, there is all kinds of variances that you will get in your build process because you're having to cut every piece by hand and then get it to fit.
Doctor wants to know, with this build crashing into a Star Destroyer, are you making another Star Destroyer for it?
I just got done showing you that. Star Destroyer rocket.
It's just a section of the Star Destroyer.
All right. This is the Star Destroyer. That's it. This piece right here, okay, this section right here is this section right there on a Star Destroyer. This piece right here is this piece right here. Okay.
Maurice would like to see the picture of the black pearl.
Oh, okay, Maurice.
They just told them it's available on the paperarmy.net store, which is fully live now.
All right, you guys, we have a paperarmy.net store. Grant has been working his backside off on it, and these are for sale there. There's only 25 of these total. This one, the next one that goes out will be number 3.
How many hours have been maybe put into this build so far?
How many hours in this build so far? Yeah. Well, let's see, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. That counts the Star Destroyer and this Warhammer, or this Hammerhead. And I'm going to have at least another 8 or 10 hours on it today. I've already put 3 hours in the build.
Great talent and very nice dedication.
Thank you very much. And you're correct. Dedication is the most important part of this. You have to be able to start doing this at least 1 hour a day to get any good at it. It's better if you do more than that, but you don't always have time to be able to put that much time into it. I'm retired, and so I can put mass amounts of time into this stuff now.
Is it all off the top of your head, or do you have reference pictures?
I have reference pictures. Yeah, always. Only time I'm doing stuff off my head is when I'm building my own projects.
awesome. I hope to develop a unique craft like this guy someday.
Oh, that would be fantastic. This is my hobby. And so if you want to build something absolutely unique, we're the first ones in the world doing this. The Paper Army and myself. I started teaching myself how to build with paper 16 years ago. I start my 17th year of building with paper in January 1. And I have been doing this now for a long time. I have never had a job that lasted more. Well, I had my own business once. That was probably 10 or 12 years that I worked my own business. And now I'm starting a new business, the Paper Army and the paperengineer.net. Wait a minute. No, it's paperarmy.net, and the Paper Engineer LLC is the business. Thank you.
Says I'm dedicated for 2 minutes, then I do something else.
Well, the nice thing is you can do 2 minutes on one part, 2 minutes on another part, 2 minutes on the engine, and 2 minutes on the chassis, and 2 minutes on the wiring. There's so much that you can do with this that those 2 minute spans that you've got to deal with, you can do. Because you work a little while on this, and then you might want to work on something else. All right, I started building micro machines.
It's very cool how you get that much detail.
Oh yeah, the detail is the way, because it's paper, you can keep adding detail till you get absolutely so much on you can't add anymore. When if you're working with a model kit, you cannot do that. You can only build the parts that they give you. With paper engineering, you can build everything you want, plus some. And believe me, I use greebles a lot in my building. This is one of 4 boxes full of greebles right here. There's a little bitty hinge made out of a needle. All right? All kinds of stuff. All these little parts. These are just circuit board parts. All right, this is an old toy motorcycle part right here. And just...
A couple of questions, Mike. Do you do woodworking because they do optical building? And do you use different paper for different details?
Yes, I use different paper for different details, and I don't woodwork anymore. I have. And so, yes, I can do woodworking. I know how. I've got a lot of woodworking tools, chisels, wood bores, things like that you need. I don't work wood much anymore. I have got projects that I want to do. Just I don't have the time to do it, really, the woodworking part. I mean, I'll show you a piece right here. Okay, I want to build this for my house someday. I'm gonna clean this all up and fill in this crack and varnish it, and I'm gonna hang it on the wall, and I'm gonna put a little bird in there. And so, yes, I keep looking for things in the woods all the time to build stuff with. And I use a lot of little tiny sticks and things in my egg ornaments, which I am going to start next week. Matter of fact, I'm going to start doing egg ornaments next week. I have to. I've got to get gifts made for Christmas.
And Mike, can you show the wooden sabers? It's on the site for sale as well.
These are for sale on the site. Derek makes these. They're wooden sabers. And I also have swizzle sticks over there. paperarmy.net, you guys. Go check it out. Oh, there's a spot over there that you can vote for the fan build for next year. Please vote for the Jaeger. I shouldn't skew it that way, but anyway, I would love to build Gypsy Danger, you guys, as a fan build. Okay. Well, yep, this is doing all right. Now I got to go to the other hand here and turn this on like that. Let's go over here, turn that on. Okay. And Elmer's glue, everybody. I've been using Elmer's glue to build with for 16 years. I'll show you how tough it is, how paper can be durable. See this right here? All right, this is my Millennium Falcon I built 16 years ago to play an RPG with. And it's made out of paper, Elmer's glue, and acrylic paint. And it's it'll be starting its 17th year of survival in January 1. And so, but you can build anything you want, all right? You might want Hot Wheels stuff. Well, you can build them. I think this is like $27 if you try to buy this on Amazon as a Hot Wheels. But you can make it out of paper for less than 10 cents. Yeah. Okay. And so, anyway, building things, you can expand what you do just by practicing building. Doing this with paper was a necessity back when I did it. I don't need to do that now, but because it's such a cool doggone hobby, I continue to build with paper. And I'm learning more. Any of you folks that have been watching the show, you know that I'm now using fiber optics and LEDs in my builds, which up until this year I had never done before.
You want to show them the halo water?
Oh yeah, I'll show them that. All right, you guys. Sorry about that. This build right here, everybody, this was a fantastic build. My battery ran out of juice. I got to replace the battery, so I can't show you the lights. But anyway, this is Master Chief, and he sits down in here like this, and then, of course, the Warthog body goes on. Very cool, this build. It's the first time I used actual toy parts. The axles are handmade. The wheels and tires came off an old toy truck. Same with the shocks. I built the frame, paper tubing to make the monster truck frame. And of course the Master Chief is plastic. I did not build him. Anyway, that was a fun build, you guys. We had a blast doing that in the show. Yeah. Okay, so and you learn after a while how much glue you can and can't use. Because if you use too much glue, it won't dry very well. If you don't use enough glue, it won't stick. And those are things you will learn as you learn how to build. And the coolest thing is I use recycled paper. All of this is chipboard. Don't get this confused with particle board for building houses. This is chipboard. This is not cardboard. All right, cardboard will not work for these builds. You eat the food, you get the building materials left over for free. Anyway, it's Friday, everybody. It's the last show of the week. I will be back Monday. Hopefully, you all can come to the show and have a good weekend, a safe one.
Can we see the Star Destroyer, Mike?
I can show the Star Destroyer, yes. As soon as I get that piece to stick in there where I want it to. Come on now. Don't give me a hard time. Here, you're the last piece. I want to show the Star Destroyer. All right, there we go. Now, the Star Destroyer, everybody, I built that in 2017. It took 536 hours to make it. Salute, Paper Army. And over 11,000 pieces of paper to make this thing. And believe me, it's solid. It's hollow. This is what you can do with paper. And believe me, this was a hard build. But I am dedicated to my craft. And so I kept working on this and working on it and working on it some more until it was done. 536 hours is a long time to build one project. But this shows you what kind of amazing stuff you can do with paper.
I'm showing it a little bit longer, Mike.
And when you go to build something like this, what you can do is you can build modular units. Okay, all of these pieces along here. Matter of fact, all the side pieces everywhere. I would build these like those, and then I would glue them in place. Build this, glue it in place. This, all of this. Those are all modular units. I would build them on my table, and then I would glue them in place. Now, the crazy thing about this is none of these pieces that I did are the same anywhere on this Star Destroyer. I made a different set every inch of this build. That was hard. That was super hard. Because it's taxing your brain to try and figure out how to make something new. Every inch. But, and this was before I had any kind of way to put lights in it. And believe me, it is solid. 2.5 pounds. This whole build cost me $3 to make. So if you're talking about an economical hobby, this hobby is like the best. You need PVA glue or Elmer's. Wood glue will work. And recycled paper. The recycled paper doesn't cost anything. You eat the food, you get the building materials left over. Okay, so now I want to make another one of these because I need more pieces. All right, those are 3/16 by 3/16. I'm actually making 3/16 inch squares. If you're going to go to millimeters or something, it's just very small. You know, these are not very big.
What was the Star Destroyer hours? Over 500.
536 hours to build a Star Destroyer. So, it's dedication. All right, I made a Millennium Falcon. Took 365 hours to make the Falcon. Now, when you think about it, that's 1 hour a night for a year. And I will get that and show it to you in just a minute. I gotta make sure and get these all marked properly so that I can cut them out. Okay, whoop. And you make these as close to symmetrical as possible. Okay, I'm going to show you the Millennium Falcon. Because this is a very cool build as well. Okay, where's the Falcon? Oh, I found it, you guys. It's right up here. I have a lot of different things that I've built over the years, but this one I'm very proud of.
Can you get that nice and close to the lens, Mike?
Can I get what? What?
Can you get it nice and close to the lens so we can get the detail on it?
I don't understand. On what?
When you're showing the Falcon, can you get it close to the lens so we can see the detail?
Oh, yes. And so, 365 hours to build this Falcon. Over 3,000 pieces of paper. And very cool what you can do with this stuff. You guys, look at this. Can you see inside that cockpit? I have 4 seats in there, just like the Falcon, and controllers and little bitty greebles everywhere.
Scobie is in.
Hi, Scobie.
What's unique on that Falcon, Mike?
I don't know. I guess what would be unique on this Falcon would be all the greebles. I use more greebles on this than any other build at the time. I made these guns, the quad laser cannons. When I got the Falcon built, the guns were too big, so I made new ones. The cool thing is I used the guns on a robot, a Glitter Boy hybrid from Riffs.
So says that it's all fun until you go to the extreme and start buying food that you don't really want just to get the cardboard out of it.
Well, here's the cool thing. Most of the time, you do not need to buy special food for the cardstock, the chipboard. The cool thing is, I like corn dogs. All right, now corn dogs come frozen. The box that the corn dogs come in is a super heavy-duty chipboard. Every once in a while, I will buy some corn dogs just so I can get the box. But I happen to like corn dogs, so that's not a problem for me. I hope that you don't have that problem. And if you do, well, good luck finding somebody to eat the food you don't want.
Somebody was asking, have you built a Death Star, and how would you go about building the sphere?
Well, I can show you exactly how to build a Death Star. All right? Because I have one. And I can show you exactly how I built this with this piece right here. See, the Death Star, I had to make TIE fighter cockpits. They're round. That's what this is right here. This is for a TIE Interceptor I haven't built yet. And I may never build it because I need this as a diagram. And so what you end up with is whatever size sphere you want. 2-inch, 4-inch, 10-inch, doesn't matter. You have to start with a circle of paper, cardstock. You lay it down just like this circle right here. If that's what size ball you want, that's what size you start with. You cut out 1. All right, now that is your center line. Now this happens to be this piece right around here. That was my center line. And then, let's see, that's that one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now I had 8 more circles that I cut in half. I put 8 of them on this side and 8 of them on this side. Then what I did is I cut these little pieces to go in between them to get them spaced properly. Now, once you get this honeycomb or grid form done, then you can take 1/8-inch white recycled paper and 1/8-inch or quarter inch, I guess. You can do quarter inch. And you got to put white strips of paper all over this until it's covered completely. Then you put the brown over top of that. Then you put white on top. And I suggest that you do that 4 times. White, brown, white, brown. Then you take your sanding block and you start sanding it off. The high spots will be white. The low spots will be brown. And matter of fact, I'm probably going to have to show you guys this again and how to do it because I got soft spots, like right here, which means it is wearing through on the high spots. So anyway, that's what you have to do. When I do one of these, I do at least a minimum of 8 layers, white and brown, white and brown. Then I start sanding it down. And what you end up with is you end up with a ball that will roll back and forth really well because it's round. Or I guess it's as round as you're going to get. Okay, now back to this one. Now I have made more of these little pieces of armor for this build, and so now we have to chop them off.
Yeah, you didn't say what I just thought you did you?
Yeah, I used to make a lot of them.
Did you actually mean like the actual thing like that?
Yes.
Can't put that on there, dude.
That's why I said booms.
All right. Now,
You want to remove it?
I had to.
Oh, did
We'll
you?
get banned for that.
okay, you guys.
What it has to do with that, we can't say that.
Okay.
All right. So now all these little pieces are all going to be fit on here. Hopefully, I'm probably going to have to do some more of these because I don't think these 2 strips that I've cut are going to be enough to cover this ear gun. The cool thing about these turrets are they have fiber optics in them. So they can spin all the way around, just like a real turret.
Bishop is in.
Hi, Bishop. Nice to see you.
GJ is in.
Hi, GJ. How you doing? Okay. And the cool thing about adding these parts, you're going to get high and low spots. The low spots, you want to lift them up. But the high ones, you don't have to worry about that because when you sand all that top piece down to get the rest of the detail on it, all those high spots disappear. High spots are probably the easiest to get rid of because they sand down well. And you want to make sure that you get your glue fairly uniform around this, because what it does is it adds a lot of strength to your build. People don't understand how strong paper is. That's because they deal with it like this, all right, junk mail. Well, I've got builds now that are, well, like this one. It's going to be 17 years old in January. And I drop it all the time. It's been dropped for 16 years. And it doesn't come apart if I do break a piece. And I've broken pieces on the show. People have seen it. And the thing about it is paper. You just glue it back together and fix it.
Mike, we'll be modding in the background.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right. And so anyway, this is all part of your build process. And the thing is, the more you practice, the better you get with this. It's one of those kind of things that it takes practice to do anything. And if you never stop learning like me, you can learn how to do this stuff. It just takes a little bit of time. If you don't like the news, but people watch it at your house, turn the news on and start building.
Visiting from Nova Scotia, Canada.
Nova Scotia's in. Welcome to the show. I'm in Washington State. Slightly west. I think it's west of you and below you a ways. Because I think Nova Scotia's out there on the Atlantic side. At least I think I'm right there on that.
Greetings from London, England.
London's in. Welcome to the show, London. Thanks for coming by. Uh-oh. I knocked that out of place. Oops. Dental tools. I tell you what, these come in handy for manipulating small parts.
Say they live near Spokane.
Who lives near Spokane?
The people that said they were from
Nova
Scotia.
Nova Scotia? That's not near Spokane. Hey Siri, where's Nova Scotia located in Canada?
Here it is on the map.
Yeah, okay. I knew you were wrong. Spokane is on the west side of America and Canada. You're on the East Coast. You're out on the Atlantic. Now, there might be a Spokane in New York somewhere, but I'd never heard of it.
Mike, they said they used to live in Spokane.
Oh, they used to live near Spokane. Oh, my bad.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought you said that's near Spokane.
No, I said they used to live in Spokane.
Well, that part disappeared in the translation. Well, sorry about that, Nova Scotia. All right, you guys. Okay. I don't know how many more of these pieces I'm going to need to put on here, but it looks like about 7. I'm almost done with getting the armor and the ear gun done. And the cool thing about it is, this one is complete, except I got to do all the detail work on the ear gun itself. And that is something that I'm probably not going to do on the show, because it requires gluing it on and then keeping this upright like that. Now, it might be something simple I can do, but I'm not sure. So, anyway. Yeah.
Going to tell them about the subscriptions and Discord.
Absolutely. Say, everyone, Grant has been working his buns off, doing a lot of stuff for us. We now have a merch page. It's called paperarmy.net. You can go there and vote for the fan build for next year. And you can also go there and get our merch. If you get a bronze, silver, or gold membership, you can then go to our Discord channel and post pictures of the stuff you're building. I don't care if you're making furniture, cars and trucks, aircraft, boats. Does not matter what you're building. You can go there. You might be a seamstress. You make clothes or chairs and sofas and stuff. You can go to our Discord site and you can post pictures of what you do.
Somebody's asking, did you finish the Halo truck?
Yes, I did finish the Halo. Yep, it's all done. I have to change the battery box though, because I left the batteries on all night and it's dead. But anyway, yes, the Halo monster truck is complete. Very interesting build. Now I'm working on this one, which is got lights in it, and that is the Hammerhead corvette that'll be crashing into a Star Destroyer.
Never done like this. And I think it looks amazing, the Halo.
Yeah, thank you very much. The Halo Warthog turned out really well. Yeah, and Grant, all you got to do is say camera.
Sure.
Because when I'm building, I just forget that it's up. I never had to worry about that before we started doing this, so it's like it doesn't register in my head sometimes. I'll try to remember to do it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's what we have for.
Okay. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh no. I didn't need to lose that piece. I'm running out.
I don't know if I told you this, Mike. Someone just mentioned it. I've made the site automatically pick up the user's location in the world, and it automatically changes the currency to their current location.
Oh, that's good news. Yeah, that's very cool. Hey, I've got a question for you. Now, back when I first started this, we were trying to get up a site that people could go in and put their city and country that they're from in the Paper Army. Is that something that we could do? Or is that one of those kind of things that's going to be just a nightmare to try and figure out how to do?
You mean for members?
No, everybody that comes in.
It's going to be a problem because there's way too many side scrapers and bots that will go in and cause havoc.
Okay, then we don't worry about that. Because back when I first started this, there was not so much things to worry about. Well, that turned out really well. This piece that I made is the last piece to go in, and it fits in here just perfect. Just like that. Okay, those have to dry. Once they're dry, that armor looks really good. Uh-oh, how'd that get moved? Oh, it pushed it around. Okay, well, now we're gonna have to adjust it just a tiny bit and go in that direction. Okay. All right, now that has to dry. So what do I need to do now? Now I'm like,
What are you making, Mike?
I am making a Hammerhead Corvette. Yeah, let's see if I can find the on and off switch here. There it is. These are the the ear guns. They're on turrets. There's the landing gear down there. And the cool thing about the landing gear is it actually changes different colors. Kind of neat. And these are all fiber optic windows that are in here. As you can see, LEDs and fiber optics. This is all the fiber optic lines that go to the bridge. Now, I'm going to start working on the engine of this. That has to dry, so I can't mess with it anymore. And so now, I'm going to have to go to my laptop and check out the engines and start working on figuring out how these engines are going to fit onto this. All right, so let's go to my desktop and bring up my pictures of the Hammerhead Corvette.
I haven't watched you in ages. Someone called Mr. Smiler.
Smiley? Welcome to the show. I'm glad you made it back. What I'm working on right now is Rogue One from Star Wars. I'm building a Hammerhead Corvette that is crashing into a Star Destroyer. Now what I have to do right now is try to figure out the dimensions of the engine pods that go on the back of this. So I should probably just take a small measurement on here and see how this looks. Okay, so that sits down to there. And that's up there. Okay, so that whole thing, that whole engine compartment back there is about 5 inches. Okay.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. It's one of those kind of cool things that, you know, I build stuff. And everybody that comes into my show sees how I build with paper. It's a very interesting hobby, to say the least. It's cheap. Okay, it does not cost a lot of money. You need some basic tools, scissors, a ruler, some chipboard out of your house, a pair of tweezers helps. You know, mechanical pencils. I use mechanical pencils. Now, I bought these 5 years ago. I bought 3 of them. They were like on sale at Wally World for 75 cents. Can't get them for that now. I still have those 3 pencils. And so I bought lots of lead for them, though. Okay, so now I have to figure out what size to build these engine pods. Now, when I'm building round stuff, I have got, for 16 years, I've been collecting round stuff. Okay, this looks like this is going to be the perfect size for the engines. Matter of fact, I'm going to use this. This is the first thing I picked up right here. I don't think I need this one, although that is just a little bit bigger. Nope, I like this one right here. Now, by collecting round stuff over years and years and years, I've come up with all of this kind of cool stuff that I can build round things with. Okay, so now these are thrusters. And I have a picture on my laptop that I'm looking at. So I better test this out before I build something with it. There are times when you need an actual ruler to measure things. This is one of them. Mechanical pencil. Best thing to use on paper because you can do anything with it that you want. And it erases just in case you goof up. Now, there's a lot of times you have to build templates and different things for your builds. This is one of them. I am going to glue this together and wrap it around here just to have a test piece. Okay, got that nice and smoothed out. And I just start rolling this around here like this. Now, it's plastic. This piece that I'm putting it in is plastic, so it doesn't matter if there's some glue on it. It will not stick to it. Okay, so this is what I've got right here. Now, I think that is not bad. Not 100% sure that's right, though. Okay. Uh-huh. Now I look back here and I see. All right. Now I'm putting this in representation of this. And when you're building from scratch like I am, it does not matter.
Says the problem is random distractions.
Random distractions? Well, random distractions happen, but the cool thing is, because you're building like this, you can come back after every amount of random distractions and go right back to working where you were. Because this isn't random distraction. Okay. Now let's look at these. I made these a while back.
Edric is in.
Edric is in. Hi, Titan. Nice to see you. These are too small, so I can't use those. I think this is too big.
Bishop says random distractions is what he named his kids.
Oh, your kids are random. Yeah. Okay. Indeed. And that's true. They will be distracting you for all kinds of random stuff. That's true. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, I think this is too big. After looking at this piece and the size of this versus the size of that, I think these engines are too big. So I got to go back to my round file. And I got to find a different size round piece that is going to work. Well, I've got this, okay? But that fits inside of there. What I need is this inside diameter right here. Because I don't have any intermediate round stuff. Oh wait, there's one. Oh, that's a 1-inch round connector for a copper pipe. I think this is gonna work. Okay. And it does take some time sometimes to figure out your build. I don't need that. So we're gonna... Hi, Joy. Nice to see ya. Clean all the glue off of that so I don't have to worry about it in case I have to use this again. All right. Now... Okay, so now I think that is the correct size. So now I have to try and extrapolate what size length of the engines I'm going to need. And this whole build is going to be about 18 inches is the length of this total. I think that's right. Let's see, there's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 inches puts it right to there. Okay, no, I think that's right. I think that's going to be good. Okay, so 18 inches. That means it's about a third. So, I think I can do this 18 by 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can break it up into 6 sections. Okay, so half of that is 9. 9 and 9 is 18. There's the middle section. All right, so now I got 9 inches over here. I think the engines have to be 1, 2, 3, 4 inches long. I think 4 inches is going to do it. At least it looks not too bad. Maybe 5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got all kinds of extra stuff that goes in there. Okay, so now I need 5-inch long tubes. 1-inch diameter. Okay, so I think what I'm going to use for this is I'm going to use paper bag material, 5 inches long, or 5 inches, yeah, there'll be 5 inches. Alrighty. And I'm going to cut that at 9 inches. Now the nice thing is I have a lot of paper bag. And so I can make all of these. Now that I know I've got them 5 by 9, we're going to go 5 by 9. Okay. I wished I might have to go find me a piece of plastic PVC. Because see, I have to wrap this up this way. Well, that little piece inside there, you can't reach it. Once this is all glued together like this, I can't get that out of there. Jeez. So anyway, That's the right size. That is going to make a beautiful looking engine. Okay. What in the world? Now I'm like stuck. We got an hour left in the show, and I don't know how to get this to work.
Get what to work, Mike?
Making these engines. And I'm at the point where I have to do this. Oh, I can actually start making the engine housing to hold the engines, because there's 4 engines on this Hammerhead Corvette. Huh.
So you mean the backside?
Yes.
Why don't you build the entire backside that can slot over the tube, so you can build the backside while you wait.
Well, yeah, I get that, but holy mackerel, how to sidestep everything to get to that point. All right, I know that I need this size tubing. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, I'm going to not glue the inside of this. I'm just going to glue the outside of it. And now, I normally do not do this. All right, this is not something that I advocate doing. But there are times when necessity makes it so. And anyway, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wrap this up, because I don't have the plastic pipe here. The plastic pipe is outside.
Minister at Plants is in.
Who is?
Minister at Plants, remember?
Oh, Minister of France? Welcome, Prime Minister.
No, men who stare at plants.
Oh, men who stare at plants. Well, your dialect, that come out. Now I have a tube.
They say, can't you just push the ring out of there with a paintbrush or something?
Well, you can, but the problem is this deforms when I start putting the glue on it. If this looks good, if I can keep this round, then I can use this. And so anyway, 5x9. There's the first engine housing. And I think it's a very good idea. I got it out of there without a problem.
That's Van.
Oh, it's Van. Howdy, Van.
Yes.
Okay, now let's see here. I think I need to put some glue in there, and take this here stick right here, and spread it out. And let's see, will this go back in there? Ha, it did.
Good to see you, Mike.
All right. What?
Good to see you, Mike.
Yeah, good to see you too, Van. How's everything going on Back Talk, Van? Yeah, right. And Grant, you know what Back Talk is, don't you?
No idea.
TikTok. I called it Back Talk because they were always just doing stupid stuff.
Huh. Makes sense.
Okay, so now I've actually got that glued in place. I think this is going to work. Okay, this is going to work. Now that has to dry. I've got to make 3 more of those. Okay, so here's the deal, you guys. I have been collecting paper bags from our local IGA grocery store for literally years. And so whenever I need paper bag material, I have it. I have lots of it. Now, I happen to have cut up a couple paper bags the other day. And so what?
You were running a blunt. Someone said they thought you were running a blunt.
Rolling a blunt that big? Come on now. I'm not Jamaican.
She makes it like
What? What am I making? I am making a Hammerhead Corvette crashing into a Star Destroyer. And right now what I'm doing is I'm building the engines for it. Five by 9. And when these engines are actually complete with their fiber optic drivers in it, I am probably going to have to, I don't know, man, I may have to add some, yeah, because I'm going to have to use LEDs that'll be bright enough to work.
you mean for the engines.
For the engines, yeah. I'm going to have to put 4 LEDs, one in each engine, because you can't put enough fiber optics in there to do it.
Do you have enough LEDs?
Yes, I do. All right.
Remember that the more LEDs you put on, the quicker your light bulb's going to get drained.
I know. It don't matter. There's nothing that can be done other than that. It's just the way it goes. Because, yeah, I know, I understand. But how fast is a 9-volt going to get drained with LEDs? How many can you put on there? How long is it going to last, etc.?
Hannah is in.
Hi, Hannah.
Sorry that she hasn't been in for a while. She's been so busy moving snow and with work.
Oh, geez, Hannah. You guys are getting snowed in as well. I know that northeast, or I should say eastern Canada is getting buried.
Stonks is in.
Who is it?
Stonks.
Stonks?
Yeah.
Ah, welcome to the show, Stonks. Oh, hi, Cat. Come on in, Cupcake. Yeah. I can't get you any food, though, right now. You're going to have to just put up with what you got. Alrighty, here we go. This is... Uh-oh. Where'd I put that last one? Oh. I just cut one. Where'd I put it? It should have been put right there. That's okay. I'll just make another one. Wait, this might be it right here. Oh, yeah, this is it. 5 by 9. Okay, found it, Coach. Okie dokie. 5 by 9. And I need 3 of them. Look, Goofy, I don't have time for you to be bugging me about food. You eat the stuff you got over there. I'm busy. Okay. And the cool thing about this, everyone, is these don't have to be perfect squares or lined up right or anything, because you're going to put... Hi, Scobie, welcome back. You're going to have to put all kinds of accoutrements on this. You're going to have the vectoring nozzles on it, and so these engines will actually look different than just these tubes. Okay. Now the thing about this tube, this is cold. It's cold right now. That means it's still wet. All right. When this dries, it will stiffen up a whole lot. And in that situation, that's when I will slide down inside of here. I will stick pieces inside it so that it becomes stronger. Then once it has become strong like that, then I'll put more paper on the outside all the way around it. Yeah, okie All right, so now I need that right down there just like that. Come on, stay tight. Stay tight. Good. All right.
What do you do? What'd you get her? What clothes on your nose? Hide everybody. Natalie said, Ruby. Looking good, Mike.
It is getting there.
45 minutes left.
All right, 45 minutes of the show left, you guys, and it's over for the weekend. I'll be back Monday.
You'll be on Discord Sunday.
Well, yeah, I will be on Discord Sunday. If anybody wants to have private tutoring, basically, if you have a membership, I will be live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time over on Discord. And I do teaching over there. And I would love to help you with any kind of builds that you might have.
Mike, you should tell everybody to join TPE University with Professor Mike.
Join TPE University with me, Michael, the paper engineer. I will be live Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is the same time this show comes on. And just training. If you have questions, I can help you with stuff. Wow, that is too sloppy. Doggone it. That's no good. I can't do this. This one did not work. It's too loose. So before it dried, I pull it off of here and I start over. This has to be tight. It cannot be loose. You can't build certain things you can't do. This is one of them. And it's crooked. What in the world is going on? Why is this one giving me so much trouble? I don't know. But that happens. It's just part of your build process that sometimes things don't quite go well. Still crooked. Are you kidding me? Boy. Still crooked. Okay. Change that up just a little tiny bit and see if that helps. Okay. That was better. And as long as you're fairly quick with doing your alterations, you can get them to work without having to do another piece of paper. There we go. All right. That looks good. Wow. And that shows you right there. There are times when things will not work in your favor. You have to fix them. But I want these engines to look good. Part of making them look good is making sure they go together correctly. Well, I did not want that to happen, but it did. Okay, so enough of that. Let's go on to another piece. I got 2 more of these to do. Now, you can see that's a pretty good crease right there. All right, well, the best way to fix that is to put that crease on the inside of what you're doing, because you'll never see it on the inside of the engine. Now, something I noticed on the last one, I didn't have the glue close enough and it didn't push it ahead. Stay in there, come on, get in there. Now, by doing this, what I'm doing right now, what happens is the glue will actually push ahead of the rolling process.
Mike, here's a good question.
Okay.
What is the difference between an engine and a motor?
The difference between an engine and a motor, now you can look this up. In the dictionaries, there is no difference. And I was very disappointed when I found that out, because a motor was electric. It's always been electric. Now, a motor and an engine are the same damn thing, and they're not. Engines are gas or diesel or propane or something like that. Motors are electric. But now, according to the dictionary, because I guess it's the dumbing down of humanity, motors and engines are the same thing in the dictionary. They are not. So you can use the dictionary's version today if you wish and call an engine and a motor the same thing. Me, I don't do it.
Mike invented knowledge. That's what I just said.
Well, unfortunately, I did not.
What are you building?
I am building engine tubes for the Hammerhead Corvette. All right, I got the front done. I got to add more lights to be able to get these engines to look right. And I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to put LEDs in each engine because they're big orange things. And so anyway, that's going to add more drain on the battery, but that's the way it goes. There's just no way around that. Now, that's 3 of the 4 tubes right there. And this is just the start of those engines. But all of y'all that have been watching me build this stuff, I'm now getting ready to start the engine pod. And the old term motor coach? Motor coach was way back in the day when they had, stage coaches and stuff like that. And that was early, I guess, 1900s or something. They started making motors or engines for buggies. And that's where the term motor coach came from. At least I think that's where it came from. And that was back before they even knew the difference between a steam engine, a locomotive, a motor coach, an electric motor, and gas turbines, things like that. That was early on. Well, look at that. That was a lot of glue in the middle of there. Not good, but that's okay. It all will even out as it dries.
Yeah. Grant, can you take over for a second? I gotta do surgery on my finger.
What'd you do, Eddie? Get a hangnail on your fingernail?
I got a piece of sliver of steel in there.
Ah, those suck. I've had them. I don't like the little micro ones you can't see. And then you bump it and it, oh, ow. I know I got a sliver in there. Where is it? You got to get a magnifying glass to find it.
Well, I thought Grant was here. I gotta wait now.
And there, those are the 4 engine tubes for this build. Oh, wow. So, now those have to dry. Okay, so I better put them back here on my fan. I got a fan behind my laptop that keeps my CPU cool. And I can actually put all the build things back there and let them dry. And they dry lots quicker. No, well. Okay, one of them standing up, but only one of them managed to stay put. All right, so now I know that this is the dimensions, 1 inch diameter, and I'm gonna go make me a pipe, PVC pipe that's 5 inches long, 1 inch diameter, and I'm going to go ahead and cut that and clean it all up and put it in my round file or my round pile of stuff, because that way I can I won't have to use this again for anything bigger than 2 inches.
Mike, I saw a very good definition. A motor converts electrical energy to motion, and an engine converts chemical energy to motion.
Yes, and that's the way it should have stayed. But no, they had to be politically correct because these young kids don't know the difference between a motor and an engine. And so they dumbing down the world in America. Dumbing down America because of laziness.
I saw something interesting a while back. A guy went and did research on before 2000 and post 2000, how many words have actually been taken out of the dictionary because they want to control vernacular.
Yes.
And it's tens of thousands of words.
Jeez. Yep. That's why it's good to have an old dictionary. I happen to have one. Yep. Dumbing down the world through political correctness or whatever else they want to call it. Okay, so now I need to figure out this is it. And now what I'm going to do, you guys, I'm going to show you something right here. This is just garbage paper. Okay. This is where the top engine basically is going to go. Now, these outside engines are very close to being even with the bottom of it. And I'm going to go out 1.5 inches. Okay, there's the center line right there. There's 1.5 inches and 3 inches, or 1.5 inches, 3 inches right there. Now, that should be the center of that. And that looks really, really good. Okay, now this piece, the bottom of this is actually the top of this engine right here. So now I'm going to go here like this, because you have no blueprints to go by. You have to go by sight. So I'm going by sight on this to where it looks good. Because if it looks good, then it's right. And this one is down here. much lower. So now I'm going to go here like this. All right, now what I have done is I have created basically the look of this back side of this engine. Now there's a big square box that runs right like this. That's where my battery box is going to be. So I'm going to hinge this piece and it'll be able to open and close so that I can exchange batteries. And now this runs up here like this. This runs up here like this. That's there, and that is there. Okay, so what I basically have, I don't know if you all can see this or not, but anyway, that is what the engines look like on the back of this craft. Now what I have to do is I have to take this, because this is just garbage paper. So now what I'm going to do is, because I have lots of stuff to clean my fingers with, we take that off of there just like that. Now what I'm going to do is put it up on the back of this here and see how it looks. Let's raise this thing up so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, this is going to go on here just like that. And I'm now looking at this to see, does that look right? Is that going to be okay? It's a little bit small. In my opinion, that's a little bit small for what I'm building. Okay, so now we're going to go over here and grab another piece of this here garbage paper. Basically, that's to clean my fingers on. This is to do this. All right, so now I want to take it down to here. I want to take it down to here. All right, and I want to take this one out to here, this one up to here, and that one over there. All right, so we're going to try this again. Because the nice thing is, if your engines look too small, you can add size to them just by wrapping more paper around them or bridging them up.
Bishop says the party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. That's from 1984.
Wow. Okay, so let's see where this is. This is about across there. And all you're doing, what, Eddie?
Somebody has to moisturize your hands.
I do not moisturize my hands, no. Don't need to. If you eat properly, you don't need to moisturize your hands. If you work in cement, things like that, where it takes all the oils and things out of your hands, then yes, you have to moisturize. You have to use a good base of something. All right, now let's try that. That looks better. But I think my...
You know today's hot tamale day, right?
It is hot tamale day?
Well, it's hot tamales. You haven't said it yet.
I have not said it yet, no.
Herman said, you mean tamales.
Absolutely, everybody. Hey, here it is. Get your hot tamales here, everybody. Hot off the grill. You know how they are. Yeah, they're cooked in corn skin. They're really good. I like them. Hot tamales, everybody. Oh, yeah. You can get them off the grill. You can get them off the bobby. You can pick them up off the floor. They're wrapped in corn skin. You get rid of the corn skin, you got tamale inside. Oh, yeah. Hot tamales, everybody. They're good for you food. Now, something else. If you like candy, hot tamales come as a candy form as well. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining the phone show. I appreciate y'all very much. Okay, so I think those engines have to be bigger But that's okay. I can add dimensions to it just by changing their shape with paper. Okay, so that's about it. Now, I want to cut this out of here, since this paper does not matter if I use it. And we're going to trim this out just like this. Yep, okay. And just like that. And we're going to go right up there, and we're going to go right around like this. And the reason being I'm making this is because I want to see how well it looks on the back. Because if these engines are not the right size, I have to know how much more to add in their dimensions to get them to look right. Because when you're building from scratch like what I do, you just have to make it look right. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to have the right dimensions to it. It just has to look good. Now,
Maurice says The Five Hearts is one of my favorite movies.
The Five Hearts?
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of that movie. All right, now what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the front and the back at the same time. Okay, and I think that looks really good. So that was just the second prototype I built, was this piece right here. It actually is going to work. So now what I have to do is I have to make this out of cardstock, chipboard. And making it out of chipboard is going to allow me to start framing in the engine housing. Okay, now, see here? Oh no, I don't have to show you that one. Here, we're going to do this over here. All right. I've got a Life cereal box right here. I finished this off 2 weeks ago. This is big enough to be able to build what I want to build. So now we have to sand this down. You have to sand this biodegradable paint. If you do not do that, what is going to happen is as you build stuff, it pops apart. And believe me, that is a pain in the backside when you get parts that you're working on and they won't stick together. 20 minutes of the show left, you guys, and I gotta go. I will be back Monday for another episode of the Paper Engineers Phone Show. If you like the phone show, everybody, follow me and put up likes and set up your notifications so that it will notify you that I come on live. I do the same show Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to noon Pacific Standard Time. And I've been doing this. I start my 5th year of live shows, January 1. And so, and you don't have to take the paint off. You just have to rough it up.
People are allergic to fish in here.
What? People are allergic to rocket?
Yeah.
No, that's too bad. If you're allergic to fish, don't go near the ocean.
Doctor can't do sushi. He doesn't like things that are not cooked.
I can't stand sushi, you guys. Not a big deal. I am not a sushi fan. Okay, that's good.
The funny thing is, Pacific lives by the ocean in Cape Town.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm 2 hours from the ocean here. Unless I go to Olympia, a half hour away, I can get into the Puget Sound, which is ocean. It's just not open ocean. Okay. Almost got this ready to go.
Herman can't go close to the ocean without overdosing on seafood.
Sorry, Herman. Shoot. Okay. Now that I got that, where's my template? Is that
Mark 5 is in the show, Mike. The team again.
who is?
Mark 5.
Ah, hi, Mark. How you doing? Welcome to the phone show. Another episode. Sorry you caught the end of it. Okay, so this is what I got to do. Now, I am going to take some rough measurements on this. Okay. Here, there, come on. Up here and down here. Now, we want to make sure that these are reasonably square. All right, so now I'm going to go here. This is 2 3/4 inches is my center line from this point. 2 3/4 inches. All right, that's my center line. Now, by marking my center line out, I know that this will be square with what I'm building. All right, and so now what I want to do is I want to go over here 4 inches. All right, that's 4 inches. We go over to this side, we measure another 4 inches. All right, it will give you, you're fairly close to what kind of dimensions you've got to work off of.
Mike, somebody's asked what grade sandpaper you're using.
I use everything from 100 grit to 600 grit. Okay, so now I need this circle. Here, I gotta use a circle template. That's all I gotta do. Yep, that's what I gotta do right here. Wait a minute. Yep, that's it. Now, the circle templates have got lines on them so that you can basically get square with the template itself. Oh, man. All right, now we're going to go over here, and we're going to go there.
Minutes.
15 minutes of the show left, you guys, and I got to go. I hope you all will have a fantastic weekend. Respect the danger, and be careful out there. And anyway, there is that. Okay, so now I see how those are built. That's okay. I'm going to do my own design on this. Now, I know that uh-oh, I forgot to mark this one. Yep. Okay, circle template is done for now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this up to here. This is your base design for your engine housing. And I think I may change this just a tiny bit. Are you kidding? Why didn't I do that? Oh, that's close enough. That's close enough for government work. I got this. Okay. Now, yep, there to there. All right, that basically is my engine housing. Dang. Okay. All right. That is the first step to getting this done. Now, whenever I'm cutting round stuff, I try to use my micro scissors for it. Oh, I don't have to do that. I have to do it this way. This has to sit down inside. Those engines have to sit down inside this chassis. So that means I need to cut these round things out this direction. All right. So these engines are going to sit down in here like this. And so the thing about doing this is that once I get these sized properly, then I'm going to go ahead and start setting the engines up in here. Each one of these, I have to have 4 of these. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. They got to be glued together and dried in between wood so they don't warp. That will give me the strength that I need to mount the engines onto this, and they will stay put forever. As long as you don't set it on fire, run over it with a truck or car, or put it in your bathtub and try to float it to space. And here we go.
Minutes, Mike. You want to read?
Yeah. Thank you all for coming. And I want to also thank you guys for going to paperarmy.net and voting for the fan build next year. You know, I don't want to skew it too bad, but I want to build the Jaeger from Pacific Rim. It's not winning. And so anyway, that's okay. That poor, rotten, lousy Titanic movie that they made has got a lot of attention from everybody. All right, now, here's the thing about Titanic. The North Atlantic, in the middle of winter, if you fall in that water or get that water on you, you have got 15 minutes. Actually, you've only got 10 to get out. But in 15 minutes, if you're not out of that water, you're done. You cannot survive in the North Atlantic, in the water, unless you're in a survival suit, and then you only got half an hour before you're done. The Titanic movie was so messed up, I never watched it. I watched it one time. I never watched it again because I was so mad. You see, Leonardo DiCaprio, he's down under in the water inside the ship, going from place to place trying to find somebody, find a Rose or whatever. He would have never made it out of that water. In 15 minutes, he'd have been done. He'd have been floating upside down. He can't do it. So the Titanic, as far as a movie goes, really made me mad. These engines are going to fit right in here like this. 4 of them. This is my base design that I need for that. Oh,
Oh my God.
hey, Rocket. Salute, Rocket. Okay, Eddie, guess what? Didn't you say you had something new you were doing?
I don't really have that one down, Mike. I don't want to screw it up.
Okay, then go back to a original one like can't twerk this. Have you got that one handy? Thank you, Rocket.
I can in a second, Mike. Hold on. Go ahead and start.
Okay.
Where is it?
Eddie's trying to find his lyrics.
We're going to have to do the regular one, Mike, so you can find it.
Okay. You're going to have to look that one up, Eddie. I like that one. Okay. Let's see. I'll get warmed up, loosened up here, and ready to do this. And so, Eddie,
Hold on now, Mike.
have you found it? What you want to do, Eddie?
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah, hit it.
You can't twerk this, Rocket. You can't twerk this. Beat drops heavy when I step on the floor. Bounce so clean, they be begging for more. Got the hole too high when I twist my wrist. Trying to keep up. Nah, you can't twerk this. I'm the headline act like Splash when I move. Every step I take got its own groove. If you think you can match it, you don't better call a witness. Because I shut you down quick, Rocket. Because you can't twerk this. You can't twerk this. So step back, hon. I'm certified Bill. Too smooth with the moves. I lost my spot, Mike.
Oh, that's too bad. Can't twerk this. That's right. Can't twerk this. Oh, that's all right. Can't twerk this. Twerk, 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 twerk.
Good one, Mike.
I tried to fill in, Eddie.
My screen split.
Thank you, Rocket. Oh, not much is going on. I'm building a Hammerhead Corvette from Star Wars. And right now I'm trying to build the engine compartment for it. And this is the prototype, not the prototype. This is the framework that I have to build the engines into. Let me see here. Let me get those. Get that. Get this. Put that back. Uh-oh. What happened? Slide this. Oh, no. Okay. Get Eddie back here. There he is. Ah. See, the thing... Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, everyone, for coming to my phone show and watching the antics that we do here. And thank you for your support. Thank you, Rocket, very much for your help. And all of you that come in and want to say something stupid, the Paper Army's going to yell at you. And that's all there is to it. They will. These are the 4 engines that are going to be in here on this. And I'm going to have to modify this piece over the weekend. And so when y'all come back Monday, this will be a little bit different than it is right now. And that is so true. All right. So, yep. Anyway, let's expand this a bit so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Well, I think this is actually in pretty good shape, other than, what, Grant?
I sent you something.
Who did?
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim sent you 14.
Aw.
It just popped up on my screen.
Oh, thank you, Pacific Rim.
I'm not in live for some reason. I'm behind.
That's okay.
I'm on it now.
Thank you, Pacific Rim, very much for your support. Oh, that's cool. I love the Paper Army, too. We are very good human beings around the world. You out, Titan? Take care. See you Monday, Titan. Have a safe weekend.
number 16, Mike. Nor.
I know. Yep.
Finish it up.
Yep, I saw it. Okay. Uh-oh. Don't listen, Rocket. Oh yeah, you guys have done well. Thank you all for the likes. And if you'd like to see my show Monday, if you follow me, set up notifications so to let you know.
3 minutes, Mike.
Evergreen State Fair, that's in Monroe. Probably not. I've done 5 county fairs in the state of Washington, won every ribbon I could win. There's no reason for me to go to Monroe. But keep bugging me, and I might make it, but I just don't know if I have time. It's a 3-hour drive. Well, it's 2 hours and 10 minutes one way. Thank you, Rocket.
Nice, Rocket.
Okay. It's the start of the engine pods, you guys. And this is going to be a very, very technical part of the build. I have to wire these for lights. Anyway, yeah. Hi, Ruby. How are you? Are you doing okay, sweetie?
Yeah, 1 minute, Mike.
Oh, what? We're down to, oh, I got 2 minutes on mine.
Yeah, it's 1 minute now, Mike.
Oh, it is now 1 minute.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay, you guys. Hey, everybody. I've got to go. It's the end of the show. I'm going to miss you all. Hopefully, I can see you on Monday when you come back. I will be back. I do this show like it rains here in Washington State regularly. Anyway, thank you all for everything you've done. Thank you for being good human beings, for remembering the power of the spoken word. Absolutely, you guys. Thank you all. I will be back Monday, 2 hours earlier, if you'd like to set a reminder. And so, let's remember some things. 1, the power of the spoken word. Very important. Number 2, never stop learning. No, I haven't. I'm 72 years old. I'm still learning. But yeah, it's just the way I am. I believed in that since I was little. And number 3, it doesn't matter what you are. Does not matter where you are. No. Doesn't matter who you are. Nah. Doesn't matter what color you are. And it doesn't matter what religion you are either. We all live on the third rock from the sun. That makes us human beings, everyone. How about if we start being better human beings towards other human beings? Stop letting our governments hurt other human beings because they don't like them. We're human. Let's start acting like it. Good night, good day, and goodbye, everyone. I'll be back Monday. Take care. Have a fantastic, safe weekend.